Happy Wednesday. Hello, hello. My goodness, Friday cannot get any sooner, right? So tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment. So I will be going live. So I decided, and most likely my kids they'll be here because testing is done with. So I decided today we're gonna do some roasted potatoes and some of those grass-fed burgers. So I have already distributed all my cookies for all the bus drivers this morning. Hang on. Think about a minute. Good morning, guys. Good morning. So, we are gonna start chopping these up. And I love Yukon potatoes. Whenever Yukon Gold potatoes are in season or on sale, I go for them because they're so buttery in flavor. I think I'm gonna cut them all the same size. Actually, I'm gonna get a parchment paper because I don't want it to stick. And that way, if I can get it cut, it'll ensure me some easy cleanup, right? Easy cleanup. So we're gonna put the potatoes in there. So who's excited? So basically this is the last week before we are going on spring break at school for about 2 weeks, y'all. I don't know. There's some counties that may be a little bit sooner or a little bit later. I don't know how they do it. Still got some more cookies to bake for the teachers. And today is about the only time I get to do it because tomorrow I'm gonna be probably all morning in that appointment. So I've got to get it done today. All right, wash the last potato. Then I'm gonna get some more potatoes. So I've seen the ad and they say that they have the turkey breast at Publix, buy one, get one. So when they're on BOGO, including my flour that I dearly use a lot for baking this time of year, and they're also on BOGO, I go grab it. Because who can refuse a good sale, right? Hop on in, guys. Good morning. I know it's early morning for a lot of you. For some of you, is late at night. Slice those in half. And we may have to do this in 2 trays, guys. What do you guys think? Or 2 batches. All right, so I've got 1 tray done. I'll go ahead and do the other. So this is like a mixture of Yukon and Idaho potatoes. Most of my Idaho potatoes were bad. They were growing eyes and they were soft, so I had to toss them. We are back to this cooler weather, like hot weather, but it's kind of humid. You know, the transitioning period of the weather. Now, this Saturday, here in Florida, we're going to be in the 40s. So it's going to be definitely a good day for hot cocoa and churros. And you guys, I have not had churros in like over 30 years. No joke. And they're so easy to make. And if you make the batter and you bake it, it's actually a Claire's. But if you fry them, it's churros. So we're gonna be doing churros Saturday. Who wants to hop on for that? We will make some churros. Gonna figure out where I'm gonna make on Saturday, guys. I'm running out of stuff. Maybe I'll make a nice shepherd's pie. That'll stick to your bones, all in one meal. So easy to make because you just do the mash and then the beef, the ground beef with the peppers and onions, and maybe I'll get the peppers and onions ready so Saturday it'll be a breeze. Okay, because I gotta go shopping again on Saturday for more food. But this is gonna be Christmas food. So I wait till the last moment for that because I don't want any of my vegetables to go bad, so that way they stay fresh till that week of Christmas. So guys, tell me, what is everybody up to? I think I'm gonna need another baking sheet here. All right, that's for that. Now, we're gonna grab another baking sheet, and this one, oh, this one's lined up. So I won't have to worry about a thing. All right, so I'm gonna grab some of my potatoes. Hello, hello, good morning, guys. Welcome to Lily's Farm Life and Cooking Life and all the lives. So I am super hyper this morning because I just had a cup of coffee this morning. I had some eggs, I'm not gonna lie. So I've got all the energy in the world. All right, we're gonna scatter those potatoes up. Just like that. And so I've got these two trays and we're gonna season these guys. Heavily season them because these are potatoes. I've got my pepper out. We're gonna add some spicy stuff. So we're going to add some onion powder, some real salt. Actually, guys, I need to order some more salt because I'm running out and I order mine online and I do not want to be backed up. So I'm gonna have to order some. And I'm gonna get some smoked paprika because we love smoked paprika. We love this stuff. So I think I'm gonna do, what do you guys think? Maybe one tray of the smoked paprika and one just regular. This gives it so much flavor. I love smoked paprika. It's so smoky and Mediterranean-like. We're gonna add some garlic powder. And some onion powder. Season it well. And then for the salt, take life with a grain of salt. I love this stuff. So my sister gave me this one Christmas. She gifted me this little salt box and I love it, love it, love it, love it. All right. We're gonna do the same thing with this one. Just salt every nook and cranny of those potatoes. And then we're gonna add some onion powder and some garlic powder. And some paprika. And maybe some oregano. Why not? Let's throw some oregano in there. And some spicy paprika. Pepper. All right. Next, we're gonna put this away. And we're gonna go for some oregano. I love the smell of oregano. So earthy and clean. Gives it a little bit of speck color too. Now we're gonna drizzle this with some olive oil. So I'm gonna preheat my pan. I'm gonna get on my oven. I'm gonna get this out of here. Actually, I'll put this out of here. And I think 2 trays of potatoes should be just about enough. I hate using my big oven, but during the holidays, I do use it a lot. So we're gonna put it on 350 for about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how they go. That's why I cut them all the same size. And then we're just gonna drizzle it with some EVOO. All right, and we're gonna toss the potatoes, make sure they're all coated with the salt, the pepper, the oregano, the onion powder, the garlic powder. All those babies are in there, all covered up nicely. Yes, and then the paprika ones. My kids love potatoes. And I'm a potato lover too, and a rice lover. But I tend not to overdo it. So yeah, churros this Saturday, guys. Gonna be in the 40s. Make a nice pot of chili, maybe. Something warm and hearty. I may make chili, you know? That's just one of those things. All right, so there you have it. Isn't that pretty? They're all covered up. I'm gonna wash my hands. And then we're gonna put these into the oven. Let me see if we can fit both trays side by side. And I think we can. And we did. All right. I'm gonna put this away. All right, we're gonna get started, guys, on these cookies. We're gonna get started on these cookies, guys. So, I'm gonna put this aside. And we're gonna start making the dough for them. So my kids, whenever I make cranberry white chocolate cookies, my kids do not do cranberry or dried fruit that way. So I always have to follow up with a chocolate chip for them, oatmeal chocolate chip or something like that, because they do not like anything with dried fruit. Weird how it is, but it happens to most kids. So I'm going to be doing the chocolate chip, and I think we're gonna add some nuts if we have, right? And this is like a mixed nut blend. So this is gonna be like everything but the kitchen sink. And I'm just gonna put it on a dry pan before I cook my, this is about a half a cup of nuts in my cast iron pan. And I'm just gonna get them nice and, where they release the oil before I put in my burgers in there. Let's see, so what else we got left? So then we're gonna get the chocolate chips. Chocolate chips and our oatmeal. These are quick oats that we're going to be using. And look, I put this is like an old rice bag, but I use it to hide stuff. The kids don't know. So I put stuff in there, I sneak in there that I don't want them to know that I have, like my chocolate stash. Yes, ma'am. Don't want them to know. So I'm looking for my chocolate. So we're gonna get some semi-sweet. We're gonna do a combo of semi-sweet maybe and some dark chocolate. All right. And that's how we roll. This is how we roll. All right, let me get my mixer. My handy dandy mixer. And you know, also my kids love that I made this time of year is biscuits. So my oldest son's like, Mom, make some cornbread, because I have not made cornbread in like such a long time. But I said, what about biscuits or scones, like they call them in England? Scones, please. Madame, let's go have some scones. All right, that's it. And there's a recipe right in the back. So you guys can go by the recipe, alter it, which is what I normally do. When it smells like nuts, means it's already done. So we're just toasting it, nothing major. We're gonna put it in here. We're gonna chop it up. We're just releasing the oils of the nuts. All right. That's all I'm doing. And then we're gonna put them in a bowl here. Ooh, they're nice and warm and crunchy. So they get crunchier when you pan toast them. They release all those oils and they make it taste even better. So we're gonna have a little crunch with our cookie, a little gooiness from the chocolate. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Real good. All right, so we're chopping them up into little pieces almost, kind of like a morsel, because we don't want big chunks. At this point, you can add dried fruit if you like. Like I said, I can't not because of the hubs, but the children do not care for them and the cookie. So we are just doing nuts and chocolate for this one. So make sure it's really good quality chocolate that you're putting in here. All right. So it's almost about done. This one has hazelnuts, cashews, almonds, peanuts, all that jazz. All right, that's good. So that's gonna probably render me about a cup because I chopped it so fine. All right, next. We're gonna pull out, let's see, so we need we're gonna do about half and half of this. Whew, and we're gonna double the recipe as well. So I need butter. So how about I do, because I do not want to use all that butter. Let's see, maybe we can do something. Maybe we can. So we'll do half butter, half olive oil. How about that? We're gonna alter this recipe. So the recipe calls for butter, unsalted butter for 1 cup. So we're gonna do 1 cup of butter, maybe, and then 1 cup of olive oil. See how that turns out. I'm gonna have to get some more olive oil, looking at my olive oil stash. So we're gonna do butter. We're gonna do half and half, guys. And we're gonna double this recipe. So we need, let's see, it says we need about 4 eggs. So we're gonna grab our 4 eggs. And I'm gonna do my eggs. So we need about 4 eggs. My girls have been laying 2, 3, and 4. Oh, these are gonna be pretty. So we're gonna use these pretty eggs here. We're gonna set them aside so they can come to nice room temperature. We're gonna use the oven for the cookies as well. So I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 1/2 cup of olive oil. Let's do that. And 1/2 cup of pumpkin. Yes, pumpkin. We're gonna sneak it in here. You know why? Less fattening, more nutrition. So this would be great. We're gonna do pumpkin, or you can actually do yogurt to replace the fat content on here. So we're gonna do 1/2 of this and 1/2 of olive oil. And then we're gonna use cinnamon. So I'm also gonna use Ceylon cinnamon. And we're gonna get the 2 sticks of butter and we're gonna put them in here so that they can come to room temperature. And I'm gonna go check the comments, see who's here. Hello, hello, there's Joshua. Hello, how are you, Joshua? You got my son's name. Hello, 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 hello. So we are going to let this come to room temperature. I'm gonna check on my burgers and they're about thawed out. So this is gonna give it about maybe 8 seconds and they will be room temperature butter. All right, let's take a look. Not yet. I don't want it to melt, but I want it to come to room temperature so it's easy to mix. All right, now it's good. All right, so we're gonna add the butter in here in the mixer. Let me show you guys what we're doing. And I should have probably charged my phone. I know. So we're gonna try and make this quick because I don't want to run out of battery before I go to work. Paper alert. All right. Sorry about that, guys. My phone does not seem to behave, even though I tell it to. So we're gonna add the butter in. All right. We're also gonna add the 1/2 cup of pumpkin puree. Not pumpkin filling, guys. Pumpkin puree, and then a 1/2 cup of oil. And I'm gonna use olive oil. But if you want to replace it with more butter, yes, you may. Okay, so this is what we're doing right here. And I'm going to clean this up as good as I can. This is going to be yummy. All right, we're going to mix this all up. So we're going to cream together the butter and the sugar. So the recipe calls for 1/2 cup of sugar, which is a lot of sugar, because if you're doubling the recipe, It'll be a cup of sugar. So we're going to do, how about this? Let me move out of here. How about half a cup of monk fruit? All right. So we're going to do monk fruit instead because we don't need all that extra sugar for these kiddos. So we're going to do about a half a cup. And I'm pretty much eyeballing it. There we go. We're gonna mix this all up. Whip, 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 whip. Then we're gonna add our eggs. Once it's all nice and creamed. Ooh, it smells so good. Then I'm gonna add vanilla. So vanilla. 2 splashes of vanilla. Some cinnamon. Sorry about that, guys. Hello, hello. Hi, gorgeous. Hello, the world butterflies. How are you? Beautiful, beautiful name. So we're gonna add about a half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. And I like to put them in these little empty jars. And then we're gonna go in for the eggs. So we're gonna do 1 egg at a time. 1. Try not to get any shells in. 2. Whip it up. 3. And 4. I don't want to get no eggs in there. Eggshells. All right. There we go. We're going to blend this all up, and then we're going to go for the dry ingredients. So we're going to need so we're going to need about 2 cups of flour. So we're going to use 4 cups. So actually, let's do something here. See, we're going to twist this recipe up here a little bit. Hey, Tuckavers, there's my husband. We're going to do 2 cups of flour. Give it up for Tuckavers, the puppet master. I call him the puppet master. You guys, if you haven't followed him, go follow him on YouTube. And follow him on YouTube, guys. So we're going to do 2 cups of all-purpose flour, unbleached all-purpose flour, the real deal. And then we're going to do 2 cups of not overnight oats, rolling oats, quick oats. So we're going to do 2 cups of that while I'm throwing these shells away. All right. So we're going to do 1. Woo! This is going to be a good cookie. And 2. All right. Now we're going to add, this is going to have all the fall flavors, guys. And on top of that cinnamon, we're going to add a little bit of pumpkin spice, which, by the way, Hubs, if you're here, I need to get some pumpkin spice. And I can never find it at Aldi's, so I'm going to have to get it at Publix. Because they never have it at Aldi's. Don't know why. It is a seasonal item, but it is what it is. So we're using, ooh, they smell good. These cookies are going to be yummy, 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 yummy. All right, so we're going to add the nuts that we chopped up, that we fixed in there. And now we're going to add, let's see, we're going to add one more thing. I know I'm missing something. Baking soda. So we're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So since we're doubling the recipe, we're going to do 2 teaspoons of baking soda. See, you guys are catching up with me. You guys know all about measurements, don't you? So 2 teaspoons of baking soda. We're gonna mix it all up, and then we're gonna add half a bag All right, guys, so I was just confirming over the phone my daughter's appointment. So sorry about that. If it froze, can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys see me? All right, so where were we? So we're gonna add half a cup of dark chocolate morsels. We're gonna use half a bag of this. It's gonna be really chocolatey. And then we're gonna do half a bag of the semi-sweet. We're gonna have the perfect balance of sweet and salty. So this is gonna be really, really, really chocolatey. All right, so we did half, and now we're gonna mix it all up. And you know what, guys, what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of maple syrup, just because I wanna clean this jar out. And again, maple syrup has all the flavors of fall. It's gonna give it a nice taste in here to this cookie. All right. We're gonna mix this all up. Oh, it looks so pretty, guys. I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like. But this is gonna be one beautiful cookie. Like beautiful. Like I'm considering maybe should I do cookies or maybe should I do bars? I may just do bars because these kids are gonna take lots of cookies. But let me show you guys what this looks like. What a beautiful batter. So you've got your dark chocolate chips, your semi-sweet chocolate chips. We've got monk fruit in it, about a tablespoon of maple syrup. We did rolled oats. We did flour. And what else am I missing in here? Oh, and we did a mixture of nuts. So it's gonna have a little bit of crunch, some delicious homemade cookies. Oh, and we added a splash of vanilla, or maybe 2 splashes of vanilla. So we're gonna put this away. Let me see what's everybody saying. Hi, sister. Hello, namaste. Tarun, hello. Welcome, sister. Which company flour you use for every day? So I normally use the unbleached all-purpose flour. And whenever it's on sale, I use, when my store has it on BOGO, I go for the King Arthur's. If not, I just get their brand, which is the same. But always go for the unbleached, on-purpose flour. That's normally what I do. And yes, so thank you for hopping on, and thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate you guys. I am going to now add to this because I think all I've got left in here is salt. We're gonna add a teaspoon of salt. You want to add your magnesium in there, very important. So we're gonna do about half a teaspoon, not much, just to balance out the sweetness of the cookie, right? This is gonna add a nice power punch. Oh, I forgot, guys, don't forget, this cookie has pumpkin puree, okay? Not pumpkin filling, but pumpkin puree. There's a difference between the filling and the puree. So the filling has already eggs and it's ready to bake. And the puree is just pumpkin puree, basically. Or you can make your own pumpkin puree, which if you can get a hold of, probably be a lot better. I'm gonna take a look about potatoes because it smells really good in that oven right now. All right, so I'm cleaning this up real good. All right. And now, I think I'm gonna add some more chocolate chips. Why not? Why not? Let's just do a little more. Okay? You guys can look. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? So we are gonna start our engines here. Woo! Those potatoes are looking good. And I think I'm going to, instead of making cookies, which we started off, just to get this going, I think I'm going to do bars. That way we can get it done. So look at this giant ball of cookie dough. And it smells so phenomenal. So delicious. And I want to smell really well what I'm adding in here. So I'm going to add a little more cinnamon to this, because you can never have too much cinnamon. There we go, there we go. And we're going to mix this all up. Ooh, I smell fall in a bowl. All right. So if you're just hopping on, we've got potatoes in the oven roasting. I'm fixing to put some burgers here in my cast iron that we're going to be making. Some grass-fed burgers. And hold on a second, because I got to turn around here and put these burgers in here because my pan is hot. Just putting a little splash of olive oil. So what are we planning for Christmas this year? Any of you all making anything special this year? What's everybody doing? Are we sticking to like the same traditional stuff, or we're doing something different? So we're gonna sear these patties. And you're gonna see me here in a minute. Now I'm gonna wash my hands really well. So, because I don't want to cross-contaminate anything. And now what I'm going to do with this dough, guys, I am going to let it rest in my fridge until I'm ready to bake with it. So I'm going to figure out and do my dishes here real quick. And I think I'm going to put it in a brownie tray so that they can cut them in perfect square pieces, so that way they're not fighting on how many cookies they're going to get. What do you guys think? Should we do bars or cookies? Bars or cookies? All right, guys. Let's take a look at these comments. Oops. This is not what I intended on doing. All right. My tripod just split. So I gotta figure out how to do this. Okay. Let's see. Sister Indian near. Let me see if I can. Yes, I think we spoke about this. So we're gonna do this. We're definitely going to do this. Okay. I just want to make sure that I have what it takes to make this dish, because if I don't, I will have to go shop for it. So I'm gonna see what we need for making this dish. So let's see. We need, so it's Indian near. Indian. So what do you need for this dish that we can use? Is that how you pronounce it? Near? Yes, my dad is gifting gold necklace to mom. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Well, that's a good, nice Christmas gift. Yes, these cookies are going to be delicious. So, you guys, what should we do? Cookies or bars? So, I have to research what near is and what it takes. Like, what do I need to get for that? My burgers are back here. And you know what, guys? I did not season my burgers. So we're gonna season them on this side. Don't worry, the food police is not gonna get me. But always make sure you season it. Don't be like me. So we're gonna season that up. And then we're gonna look at the fries again. I'm gonna check that on Google. So she wants to do the cookies. So we're gonna do the cookies. So I'm waiting for these trays here. Because you see those potatoes I've got there? Those are gonna be roasted potatoes that are gonna go with these burgers. Since I don't have any fries, we're gonna do that. And then I think we're going to have another tray. We're gonna start us another tray for the cookies. We wipe this down. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What's everyone doing today? Hang on. There's got to be a way to close this up. Oh, Lordy. These legs don't want to close. Sorry about that, guys. I don't want to get you guys dizzy here. Oh, it's just going to be like this. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. So let's look at these cookies. We're getting a ice cream scooper because we want all the same size cookies. All right. So we're gonna look how pretty that dough is. So we're gonna start over here, see how many we can get in here. And we're just gonna start going. Hopefully I can fit about 8 in here, but we'll see. We shall see, we shall see. Dump these out here. They don't want to fall off my ice cream scooper. They're so gooey. I kid you not. They do not want to come off. I have to help it. Because then maybe if I dunk my ice cream scooper in water, it'll help release. All right, so these are going to be giant cookies, guys. So I'm going to grab some water so it's easier to release the dough. Make sure they're all the same size. Oh, those are going to be pretty. And they're nice and chocolate chip. If you have caramel, you can also add it in here, or pretzels. So if you don't have any nuts like I put in here, go ahead and get pretzels. They'll just do the trick. You just chop the pretzel up, and it'll be a nice little sweet, salty to go with the sweet. So we're going to release this cookie, which I should have dunked in the water. So these are nice little, they're more like big cookies. Let me show you guys what they look like. So I've got 6 here. I've got 6 more to go. Into the oven they're going to go. Take a look at these burgers. Flip them all up. Tray's going to go on the bottom. In about 13 minutes or so, they should be ready. So I'm going to put this back into the fridge to chill. Well, the first 6 cookies are done. And we're going to put these in this little pretty tray. We're going to line it up with a little parchment paper on it, make it pretty for the kids. So we're going to give them about 2 cookies each. That's what they're going to have. So we'll have to do about 12 of them. Any leftovers, it's going to be for the teachers. So we're going to put them in here. I'm actually going to cut a little piece here. This time of year, the week before we go on winter break, is when I like to do all these treats and stuff. It's the only time I have available that the kids are not here. To do this. Because kids will be here tomorrow, so at least one of them will. But got doctor's appointment. You know how that is. So we're gonna put our cookies in there. They're gonna look so cute. Nice little treat for them. Give it a little note from Mama with love. All right. We're going to put all this away, and then I am going to start doing all the things, guys. So let me see. Let me catch up with the comments, guys. Thank you, guys, for the likes. Look at that. I've got 3 likes. I'm at 49 minutes, guys. I've got about 10 more minutes. I'm going to show you how this looks like, and I'll post a picture on here, hopefully, right before I go to work. And yeah, so let me go ahead and read these comments. Tarun says, cookies, you need rice, sugar, milk, and almonds, and some custard with some saffron in it. Oh, that's right. You mentioned that. So that is for that near, right? All right. So I don't have almonds, so I'll have to get some almonds. I do have milk. Um, what kind of rice? Do you use basmati rice? Oh, I think I know what this is like. So this is probably like rice pudding is to us, to Spanish people. So Cubans, we love Spanish pudding. I mean rice pudding. And we normally, my mama used to make it during the holidays. The rice pudding, but she would put a can of condensed milk to instead of the custard. So this is something like that, right? And I see you use saffron in it, which we use a lot of saffron in Spanish dishes. Also, rice, chunks, potato, turmeric, soya. Oh, so it's like a sweet basmati rice. So it's like a sweet and salty type of dish. Ooh, that sounds kind of good. So then I need basmati rice. Can it be brown basmati rice, or does it have to be just a regular white? All right, we're gonna put these burgers in here. And then they can put the cheese on it. Oh my goodness, these burgers smell so good. I've got 2 more to go. Two more to go here. And then I want to season these up real quick. All right. Season my 2 burgers that I got left in here. Let's see. Basmati rice, yeah. So I think I'm going to do that. The basmati rice. Thank you guys for the likes. I love you all. I appreciate you all. You guys are wonderful. So we're going to do the basmati rice. We got basmati rice. We're going to have to get just regular basmati rice. I got to get some almonds, slivered almonds or just whole almonds. I do not have any saffron, so I may have to look for that. And I don't think my store has any. I would have to look. Let's see what else. What else we need? Pudding, vanilla pudding. We can get some of that. Curry. I do have curry. And I do have potatoes. So all we need is the basmati rice and the saffron. Sounds good. And I do have turmeric. Turmeric. All right. Let's take a look at my potatoes. See how those are looking. Ooh, they're looking pretty. And those cookies, guys, look at this. Those cookies are looking amazing. Let me show you guys what they look like. Raisins. Ooh, I've got raisins. Golden raisins, and I've got the other raisins. You don't need turmeric for near. You need raisins to put sweetness in the near. Perfect. I do have raisins, so that's going to be good. But you know what's better? My kids won't eat it because they don't like raisins. So mom and dad will have near. Look at this. Can y'all see that? Ooh, the smells that are coming out of there. So those are the roasted potatoes. They're looking good. And look at those giant chunk cookies, guys. Don't they look amazing? Giant chunk cookies. So 2 should be enough. Should be about plenty for these kiddos. Plenty. Giant chunk. Everything but the kitchen sink, I call it, kind of cookie. All right. I'm going to put these away. Turn that off. And I am going to get me some water because I am extremely, extremely thirsty. All right. Let's get some ice water. Take a look at my clock, you guys. We are almost at an hour. We have been 1 hour so far here. So guys, I love you all. I'm going to be posting pictures of the potatoes, the burgers, or just the main thing, the cookies, because you guys want to take a look at these cookies, okay? They're not your ordinary cookies. So let me show you. These are double chunk. I told you guys these were double chunk cookies. Everything but the kitchen sink in them. All right, and a 2 apiece. I think that's about plenty. Guys, I love you all. I will see you guys on the next live. And don't forget, I love you. Shine bright. Love you. Bye.